Yeah, okay, it's boss time, Mr. Guy. Alright, Queen, I'm ready. And I was right, you were the one. Alright, Queen. There isn't a human here. Hey, Emmy. I bet that's Himoko. Looks like that freaky shut-in is praying or something. Heh, the security here was pretty tight, but nothing we couldn't handle. Yeah, your teller, Ami. Benevolent Amaterasu, I have been waiting for you. And Isun, the traveling artist, you too, of course. Hey, how do you know our names? Anyway, first things first. You knew about that funky mist and the water dragon, didn't ya? You've got some explaining to do. Tell us what you're up to. My people, my poor people, their suffering torments me. Sickened by this mist and terrorized by the water dragon. The cries of their pain wash over me like a torrent. Wah, wah. We know what's going on. You're tormenting the people of this. Why are you thinking the city? You must be a monster feeding off the ill will it generates. Now stop stalling and raise this grimy old curtain. Come on, show yourself, you old hag. Isun, your words are very harsh, but you are right. It was rude of me to hide my face from you. Benevolent Amaterasu, I, Himoko, the ruler of Sanin City, offer my most sincere apologies. You're still hiding your face. She's gonna be really hot, isn't she? Queen of Sanin City, Smokey. How did I know? I called that, didn't I? Yet, as ruler, I can't stand by and watch my people suffer. I, Himoku, will not allow this evil to darken Sanan. My prayers will not cease until we are rid of this curse. Until I have located the hateful monster's stronghold, Oni Island. What's this about a monster stronghold? Are you saying that's the source of your city's problems? Can't say I've ever heard of Oni Island or whatever you call it. And what do you mean you're trying to locate this island? I mean, it's an island, right? It couldn't have just floated away. Oni Island is elusive. It vanishes each day at sundown, shifting to a new location. No one knows where in the vast wide ocean it will reappear. So even if I wanted to dispatch an army there, it would never arrive. You don't say. Still, why'd you stay cooped up in this room all day long? I mean, what good will it do to simply pray day in and day out? She's trying to mess with us? This is the treasured crystal ball. My family, the Miyamata clan, has ruled Sanin City forever. This crystal ball has been passed down throughout the generations. I can foresee the future in it. It told me you were coming, and it will tell me where in the ocean Olin Island will appear next. Interesting. You could find Oni Island in a jiffy with that thing. I'm excited. Exposing a stronghold like Oni Island demands much holy power, but if our enemies knew about my prayers, they would stop at nothing to prevent me in my mission. That is why I have locked myself away. Prayers are our only hope. but the spearhead of the enemy's forces may already be on its way. Heh, that's a pretty good story, Queenie. But I'll go along with it. I mean, what the heck? I'd do anything for a pretty lady. Isan, you will never change, will you? Ouch! Thanks for the warning. Be careful. You cannot approach me now. By talking, this crystal ball in my hand, a powerful magical barrier is erected to dispel any misfortune. You will be struck down by divine forces if you try to approach. This crystal ball ensures my safety. Even if my enemies learn of my prayers, the barrier will protect me from their attacks. Okay. Can I listen? Amaterasu, I entreat you once again. Will you hear my request, the request of all my people? Yep. The mighty water dragon now threatens the people of the know why I suddenly turned to savagery. The water dragon is a sea god whose task is to maintain order, so I thought it may cause though it may cause harm if we invite chaos if we try to slay it. In fact, without the water dragon, Oni Island is beyond reach. What the heck's supposed to mean? Quit being around the bush, just spit it out already. The key to reaching Oni Island lies in the water dragon. Even the crystal ball shows if the looking line. The island's powerful shield will prevent us from reaching it. Any attempts to break this will only result in our own pain. But the water dragon could break the shield with ease. It could form a bridge over the sea to the island. So you're saying you'll reveal the location of Oni Island, the water dragon will break the barrier around it. Is that the only way to get to the enemy's stronghold? But what about the water dragon? It's out of control, right? I seriously doubt it would be happy to help us. That's why I must ask this for your help, Amaterasu. Your powers could calm the water dragon and get it to help us. I cannot leave this place, for my prayers require all my energy. You're the only one who can calm the important task. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, oh, you have more to say. You want us to make friends with the rampaging water dragon? I'll do anything for a cute babe, but my boss here says no, there ain't much I can do. What, boss? We can help Muko? Of course! Bummer, look. Huh? What the hammy? Oh, Amaterasu, you're truly benevolent, so I entrust you with the border key. Key to cross the border and continue into the land beyond. Alright. They said the race which controls the water dragon. They live in the sea beyond the border in the Dorn or Dragonian domain. Some create connection to the dragon's recent behavior. Please calm the water dragon open path to Oni Island. Alright. Why do I have a barrier around me? Oh, right, because of the holy artifact. Doi. Alright, so, they did build it up as much as I could. Now look at the mess you've gotten us into, Furtwell. Well, at least we know who's been controlling the water dragon. Let's go pay the German, Cody and Jermaine to visit. Alright, I do like how much they built that up as if it was going to be a boss. That's kind of great. Anyway. That, does, suggest my suspicion about, her not necessarily being evil. Although, that still looked like a boss room, so maybe we'll fight her later. But, for now, she seems friendly enough. Alright, what do you have to say now? Great and soon mother to a thought, will you not answer the prayers of Kameen Homoko? Yeah, I will. I wonder how they'll feel now. They'll probably say the same thing. Alright, so we can continue on to a new area, everyone. Isn't that exciting? I'm just gonna sneak past the guards. I don't feel like having them even know I was in here. Bye. Okay, anyway. Out of the town we will go. Because there's nothing else for us here for now. Alright, what do you have this? No, you don't. You just don't. You don't even exist. Yes, Rao does exist. I do like how I called it, though. That Amy would, like, Isan would completely change his mind as soon as he saw what the queen looked like. Good old Isan. You are forever going to be you. You are forever going to be you. But yeah, they did really build up a lot to try and make the queen seem evil, but, I don't think you're supposed to be convinced at this point anymore. Anyway, let's go this way, and I'm guessing nothing's changed over at like the Waka Sanctuary, so I'm not even going to bother checking. Instead, I'm gonna go towards the border. And we have the key now. So alright. Hey, this is the border key, the permit from Queen Himiko for crossing the border. What on earth are you doing something like that? Rules are rules. Anyone bearing that is allowed to pass here. You must be on some very important business, I suppose. I'll open the gate straight away. Alright. And we're into a new area. It's probably cursed. It's been a while since we've seen the curse, actually. It's been a while since we've seen the curse still. Now that where's the dragon doing? It sounds like something that might be under the sea. But I'd rather not have to get wet if we could help it. It's not. And it's not because I'm afraid of that pesky water dragon. It's just that you swim so slowly practically put me to sleep. Alright, Bonjour, Amaterasu. I trust you enjoyed our little adventure. Your little adventure through that hole. The city's air is cleared up thanks to you. Just ignore him, maybe he'll go away. Come on, Ami. Why are you so grumpy today? Didn't you notice the view? It used to be one big curse stone out here, but yours truly pulled off one of those great divine interventions. What? I really wanted to wait for you two, but I couldn't stand leaving the sea in such a cursed state. The sea erosion comes back to its beautiful self. This is what they mean by prettier than a picture, my little friend. Is this what... and... what's that supposed to mean, pretty boy? Oh, just a little something I overheard somewhere. So, my little bouncing friend, you're a wandering artist, no? I want to see how beautiful your paintings are. Just one would be fine. Pretty please, huh? My art's none of your business. Why should I show you anyway? You really are in a bad mood today. You're not one of those imposters who claims to be an artist but could not paint a picture if your life depended on it, are you? What? Oh, nothing. It's just something I heard an old man mentioned. His grandson, who was also his apprentice, ran away from home, and he took an old man's painting of a wood sprite with him. Do you think he might claim to have painted that masterpiece? I mean, there are so many unsculpturous people out there, sometimes it's hard to spot an imposter in a wild world of art. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Now make like a tree and leave. Or you can stick around if you'd rather get sliced and diced. Excuse me, why? You don't have to get hot under the collar. It would appear that I've struck a raw nerve. Well, since I have no prophecies or anything for this time, I suppose just I'll be on my merry way. Au revoir, baby. Okay. So, the reason it's not cursed is, allegedly he dealt with it. Hey, it's a wind nose. I was wondering when we get these. Alright, well, I already know what to do to you. And it is this. And this, probably. No! It was not that to get his thing, unlike the lightning one. Maybe it's slow again for him. Maybe it's wind. Anyway, what I wanted to check was, okay, logbook. Smoke with Muda, yeah. Alright. Okay, yeah. And bestiary, we got this thing. Yes. Could be individuality. One cannot counter wind. It said that only manipulating the full time itself can defeat this fearsome and windy enemy. Alright, and we also have the treasure tomb with the sheep statue. It's ordinary. How exciting. Anyway, that explains why this area isn't cursed. I wonder if I can repair this. Alright, you're new. Of course I didn't. And you are legitimately not weak to slash. I really feel like you should be. But I don't know what you're weak to, so there's that. But we got another new enemy there. Restoration? No. Okay, yeah. Let's examine this. Lift it up. On second thought, more likely to fail. Like, I don't think any amount of brushwork's gonna fix that. Alright, so, they're just old. Alright, fair enough. Anyway, there's an origin mirror here. But more importantly, there's a house out here. I guess I should fight this fight because it's in the way. Let's just, dispose of this guy and then slash his corpse. Slash his corpse. I tried to slash his corpse, but I missed. Yeah, that did not, okay, what does it say about those guys, actually? Now that I think about it, accusing your gardener. Once you think of a throwing a statue, before gonna use stone hands like a steel bone, turning them into projectiles. Alright. It must be exercised twice. Huh. Alright. Alright, you... I don't know if I did that. I did that in time. Alright, now we just kind of do this. And then when you try and recover... it's windy right now, dude. Why is that working? And, I am sure it's not wind. Apparently. Feels like it should be wind for you. But it isn't. So it isn't. Alright, well, we've almost made it to house here. Ooh, cats. Cats. We need to feed these fish. No, they have the same design, even though they look different on the overworld. But this is what happens when we get a new area. There are things I get to do. I am 9 praise away. Roar.